Hello and welcome to the Portrait Guy podcast with me, Guy Lloyd. This is a podcast recorded in front of a live audience where myself and a very special guest will chat whilst painting each other's portrait. About halfway through, we'll do a self-portrait, and at the end of the year, we'll auction those off for charity. In this episode, I chat to comedian Tom Ward. Welcome, Tom Ward.
Thank you very much.
Nice to see you. So we're going to just delve into the envelope to work out what medium of art material we're going to be using tonight and then we'll dip in again about halfway through to do the self-portrait. So we're going to do a portrait first. So would you be so kind to just pick a little slip of paper out there? There's a few in there, yeah. Just pick one out and read it and then we'll find out. Please don't be acrylic paint. Please don't be acrylic paint.
It's acrylic pens.
Oh, that's good. Acrylic pens is great. Yeah.
That's messy.
Yeah. This was a favourite of Nick Helm's, actually. His pictures behind you. He loved them so much that he said that
very good.
When he went back to London, he brought some, and he's now doing a lot of his art. He's quite arty anyway, Nick Helm, but he's now doing a lot of his art with acrylic pens. So,
well, I don't have an art background. I haven't drawn a picture since 1995. That's a fact.
Really? Can you remember what you drew?
Drew a car. But I copied a car that had already been drawn. So I copied a drawing.
Right.
So there's only so bad you can do, really, if you copy it.
You did say...
I don't know what to do. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to do eyes. I don't know how to do noses. Lips are impossible. I don't know. What do you do? How do you start?
You see, I think I'm on a bit of a process with this because when the idea first came up for this podcast, I got really excited about it because I thought, I'm good at art because I got my A-level art. It's the only thing I got an A-level in at school. Pretty useless at everything else. But I didn't follow it up, and then it kind of just lay dormant for a while. And every now and again, I'll go into an art shop and buy a load of material and just pack my drawers full of material and think, I'm going to do some more art. And then it never happens. So when we came up with this idea, we were like, this is really exciting. And I thought, I'm going to be great.
That was a dangerous thought,
It was a really dangerous thought. But we haven't got it out. There's a reason we haven't got it out. But my painting of Gail Porter was nothing short of disastrous.
Where is it?
It's hidden away. It's not for public consumption. It was basically just a big pink blob, like a round blob. I got her eye colour wrong. It was just awful. But we've kept it as, I think we might put it on. It's online. You can find it online if you're desperate. But it was a really bad start.
I am desperate. I need to see it. Did Gail get upset?
I think, well, she might have, but I think she hit it well. She's polite. But I think she thought she expected better.
Right.
And because I bigged myself up, I think she expected better from me, and I did not deliver.
So it's risky being confident.
Yeah, so it's that. So the other thing I thought of was like, am I trying too hard to create a likeness? Should I be a bit more like Paul?
Concept-y.
He's doing a concept there.
That's exactly what you want from someone in Orbital, that, isn't it?
It's so orbital, isn't it?
Absolutely on point. And you would expect from a Nepo child this kind of lazy arrogance down there. That screams, my parents are multimillionaires. I'll do whatever I want.
It does, doesn't it?
You won't get that with me. I may be awful, but you'll see absolute commitment.
Great.
I'm a demi-orphan, so there'll be a tragedy through my work.
So behind you with Gail, you can see how, again, she hasn't gone with the self-portrait, she hasn't gone for a likeness. She's really just gone for an interpretation. And she's put a ghost in the corner because she did a TV show, Ghost Hunting, and she's put little things in there that meant something to her.
Yeah. So she's got her eyes. She's got very big eyes.
Yeah.
And I like the hair as well. Does she have one hair or?
No, not that I saw. I don't know where that
she's famously non-hair.
Yeah, she's got no hair. But maybe she had one.
She's given herself a.
Yeah, maybe she had one little.
There's an animated character with one hair, isn't there? Like a baby.
Anyone in the audience know?
Stewie. Is that American Dad? Family Guy? Family Guy.
Family Guy.
Yeah, I like it. I think one hair can look pretty good on the right person. I hope it never happens to me, but if it does,
Oh,
I
that would
hope it
be.
does that.
Do you think that would be the end of your career if you lost your hair?
I think it would mark the beginning of a new era for sure.
'Cause-
It would be a real moment of having to let go.
Yeah, because I think that was probably what caught my eye first was your hair.
Yeah,
It's like, well, this guy looks interesting.
yeah.
Looking at you now,
Less interesting.
no, when I was doing like promotional videos for this podcast, I described you as a young George Harrison.
Right.
Can anyone see that?
Well, yeah, he's dead, so
Yeah.
that's probably
Do you want
fair to
something a
say
bit
for
more-
anyone. Really.
But I think you describe yourself as a bit of a 90s.
I'm not really
indicator.
young though. But I'm younger than he was when he was in his 50s.
Yeah,
But other
I
than
guess.
that,
Yeah, that's true.
I think in my early maybe old photos
I'm
of
looking
me,
at
I
old
look
photos.
like a young
A young George
person.
Harrison.
Yeah.
Just a young person.
Yeah.
But
now,
that was what first sort of. I'm going to get a pen. So going back to the art, I would just
Oh,
do
yeah.
what the hell you want.
Do you want a pen?
Yes, thank you.
All right.
Just do. I can't give you any advice, Tom, because I'm
Okay.
not very good myself. I think we're both just going to have to.
Have you ever had a caricature done of
I
you?
don't think I have actually.
And
no.
you see, I just don't even know how to use the kit. You never lean on it at that angle, obviously. I've had a caricature done, and
Have you? Where did you have that?
he
done?
made Paris.
Oh.
And he made me look. He made my eyes were touching. They were so close together. I looked like a little beady little creep. Is that me? You find out how you're viewed, don't you, when you get a caricature?
Yeah. Did you have to pay for it afterwards?
€40, yeah.
Bloody hell! So you agreed to the transaction before sitting
Yeah,
down.
yeah, yeah. And then I had to hand it over, having, seen what you'd done.
Have you still got the picture?
Nah.
No.
I was with someone and we're not together anymore, so you don't really keep that sort of stuff, do you?
That's true.
You don't sort of unroll it and just look at it every couple of years and then just put it back in its tube. That's sad. 2005, that was a good year. Do you ever do that? Take out old pictures of time which you'd rather forget?
Do I?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question.
All right, let's get
No, I think I'm in a good place now. There was a time when I'd be avoiding some photos, but I think now I kind of look back at everything with some mostly like, oh, that happened. That was a nice time, or that was a tough time, or whatever it was, you know. So what were you like at school? Was there anything you were good at school that stood out? If you weren't arty. What subjects did you like at school?
I liked arguing. Sorry, I can't draw and talk at the same time. Is that going to be an issue?
That's going to be a real problem, yeah.
I can't draw, full stop.
Yeah.
But add in another thing at the same time,
This
isn't going to work.
do you know what?
Can I send it to you when I'll do it at home.
Do it at home and then just send it to
I'll
me.
just sit here.
Or just... It's
too
hard,
much.
isn't it?
It's too much. How did Nick Helm deal with this? Because
It's really hard.
Was he screaming the whole time?
No, he was
shouting at the audience.
No, he found it really easy, but some people find it difficult. I found it difficult interviewing and drawing at the same time.
I like sitting next to someone who's driving and talking to them, because then you can just chat and look away and there's no big deal.
Yeah.
You can talk about things you wouldn't normally talk about
Yeah.
because you're looking the other way.
But I think that's a bit...
But I'm looking at you and I can't draw.
But I think that's... I guess you can decide afterwards. But what the feedback from the guests when they've got into it, they feel like...
That's not going to happen. Just
is
telling you
that
now.
it is similar to talking in a car. It's like you're just sort of a bit disarmed once you
Right.
get into the drawing, because you're doing two things at once. So anyway, we'll see, Tom. I'm just doing your hair, so I need to focus on this and get it right.
I didn't really like school. I think I was expected to do better. But I wasn't.
By whom? By
People
the
around me thought I was smart in a kind of straight way,
Yeah.
but I wasn't able to do it. I
You
did
are
all right. I did the GCSEs, but after that I didn't do it.
But you are smart.
Well, depends who I'm with. It's all relative, isn't it?
What do you mean by that?
Well, if I'm with someone who's really smart, then I'm not. So I only hang around with thick people. And it does make me feel quite good, actually, I will say.
Okay, that's made me feel at ease.
But you're street smart.
Am I
I got
street?
from our curry. You like football, which is good. It's important to like football, I think, if you can.
Why is that?
Well, then you've got stuff to talk about with everyone who likes football. You know, it's instant, isn't it? You can go down into the most intense emotional chat about memories and joy and pain and your family, and everything can come out through that central thing. You just chat to a bloke in a pub and you're suddenly talking about holding your dad's hand while he was dying or whatever, and you're like, you know, you get to that stuff around it.
Yeah.
In a really nice way. But also football, you can just talk about football forever because there's just so many memories.
We talked about that a lot in the pub. Around, well, I think we got into the conversation because Tom was obsessed with Matt Letizia, who was recently on his podcast, which you should really check out. It's an amazing podcast, which we'll get into a bit later on. But so you basically had your hero on your podcast,
Yeah.
which was just incredible, and you've got to watch it. Don't want to give away too much, but Tom and his friend are playing Tony Soprano and Ray Winston.
Yeah.
And you've got your hero there, but you're playing characters and kind of getting him to say some really controversial things, like Gary Lineker's at sea. You got him to say, you talked about, was that the episode with, oh no, it's Marcus Brigstocke, you were talking about putting bagels on penises and things like that. Because you're in character, you can kind of get away with it. But we were talking about Matt Letizia and how, if you don't know Matt Letizia, don't worry, the whole podcast isn't going to be about football, because I know this divides the room.
It can make people go, oh no, it's a laddie podcast.
Yeah, exactly.
Which it isn't.
It's not.
I can tell already.
Clearly isn't.
From the Twiglet scenario. This is far from laddie.
But we were saying how so Tom was obsessed with Matt Letizia, who was a Southampton player. He was very loyal. All the big teams wanted him, and he stayed loyal to Southampton, and he scored the most amazing goals, like incredible goals. And he looked like he was having fun. That's what we were talking about in the podcast.
The way he played was with a joy.
And Tom's got very little interest now in Southampton because Matt Letizia is not playing for them anymore. He's just obsessed about Matt Letizia. Yeah. And we were talking about how certain memories around football trigger all kinds of emotions linked to where you were, how you were feeling, what was going on in your life.
Yeah.
Family stuff.
Dreams. What you were going to do, what you were going to be.
Yeah.
When you're like young, when you get into football, you're so full of dreams, aren't you, about what you're going to do with your life.
Yeah.
And football's swept up in it as well.
Yeah.
Remember that I'd love to go back. Wouldn't you love to go back to like 2021 before anything real has happened, and you have an idea of what you're going to do and who you're going to be, and it hasn't been tested. You don't quite know how anything works. So the dream is complete. It's all pristine. I'm going to do that. I'm going to be a rock star. That's it. And you just tell people, yeah, I want to be a rock star. And you feel great when you say it. You feel like the rush. But you don't have a clue of what it takes to become a rock star. How many awful gigs you have to do. How many trips in vans down the M4. Managers. Dynamics within a band. Any of it. You have completely no clue. You just seen people on TV and being like, I'm going to do that. That feeling. Before you know how anything works. I go back to that for a day. You know, and you sit in a nightclub drinking beer and you're like, I'm the fucking best. I'm the best ever. So then a song comes on and you go and dance. And you dance like you don't care, but you do care. And then you sit down if a song comes on that you don't like, and it's like a big thing for you. I'm not dancing to this. I don't dance to Franz Ferdinand. I'm not giving them my feet. I'll sit this one out. And that's all part of your ego, you know, you're all pumped on yourself. You look like Hitler, by the way, in this.
Oh dear, you actually look like a footballer. I can't work out which one, but it might be Kevin Keegan. Anyway, did you have a moment like that around comedy? Did you have a moment where you thought, I'm gonna be a comedian. That's what I'm gonna do. Like, was it anything like?
It wasn't as heady as that.
It wasn't like
because
that.
I'd been kicked out of the band that I was in.
Oh, okay.
Having thought I was gonna be a rock star.
What were you? So you had a rock star dream.
I was in a band and I was a singer, and then they
Of course you were.
kicked me out
For
just not getting on with the bass player, and the bass player and the guitarist were best mates. And me and him didn't get on.
what was the band called?
Church of the Drive-Through Elvis.
Wow,
And it was,
it's a bit wordy.
it was too wordy. It was too much. It was annoying to tell people. They'd be like, "What? Church of the through is spelt THRU." It kind of kills the buzz,
Put it on a t-shirt.
What?
as
Why?
well. Yeah, why?
Just because it's a B-side by a band called Manson. Who are they?
Oh, okay. So was that the initial dream for you?
Yeah, man.
Is there still a part of you? Because I think I still want to be a rock star.
Do you?
Yeah, I'm in a band at the moment. I have been in a band for a long time.
Is
but
it ever too late?
I don't think so. I mean, yeah, it's too late for me as a 55-year-old to be a famous rock star.
Do you think so?
I think so.
Is there not a way in? I think there's always got to be a way in, isn't there? If it's just about the hook.
But I think the point is, when I perform in my band for an hour on stage, I do feel like a rock star, and that's enough for me.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I go back to the day job.
You can get a version of what it is you're after.
The taste.
From other things.
Yeah.
From the same thing in a smaller dose, and it can still hit you in pretty similar ways.
Yeah.
But yeah, when you're looking at those big guns on stage, and someone like Bono, I used to obsess over him when I was growing up.
Did you?
Just watch him and just realizing now how much someone like he is giving to a gig, even if you don't like him, which I find it hard to like him now, especially. But when you realize quite how much energy is being given to every gig, and like how many days I can't be asked when I go on stage, I'm like, oh, fuck this. God, I've got to deal with these people again, got to tell that joke again. Oh God, Bono just gave everything every time. I was like, that's what it takes.
Yeah.
If you want to be the biggest band in the world, you have to treat every gig like it matters and every audience with respect.
Yeah, totally. But I do a lot of things performance-wise, but I have to say, out of all the things I do, an hour on stage in a band is the best feeling. When it's going well and you've got the audience with you. I mean, I spent a lot of the weekend, I'm sure a lot of people did here and listening, watching a lot of Glastonbury. I normally go, but I watched a lot of it, and it's still, I mean, even watching someone else up on stage, it looks amazing. It does look amazing. And you've got a crowd like that. And I think I haven't really experienced a feeling quite like that in other performance-related stuff.
Yeah.
I have to say.
Who did you like watching?
Over the weekend?
Yeah.
I enjoy the Maccabees.
Oh, yeah.
I've been listening to them today because they split up, and I really liked them as they were splitting up. So that was good to see. Who else did I see? I thought the 1975 were a bit dull.
I don't get it.
No, I don't get it.
What is it? Who's it for? Is it for teenage girls?
It's for young people, yeah.
Does anyone here like the 1975?
Any fans of 1975? No one's going to admit to it now. But then also at the same time, I thought, they probably deserve that headline slot because they're really good at what they do. It just wasn't for me.
I've tried it. I just can't.
Yeah.
And you can't quite get what it is.
Yeah.
If I get what it is, I can try and appreciate what they're doing, even though I don't like it.
Yeah.
But there's nothing there. It's like worse than Coldplay. Like Coldplay, I know it's trendy to slag them, but I can't understand why everyone's just not saying no. Just the voice is like it's like nasal. It's like he's got a cold.
Yeah.
Sounds like he's got blocked sinuses. The lyrics are awful. Like, it's popularist, it's attempting to be mainstream so transparently. It's needy, it's disingenuous.
Oh,
There are 5 white blokes who went to university together. Everything about it is just horrific.
This is really awkward because Chris Martin's on the next episode.
Well, tell him what I said. I'm sure he can handle it.
Sorry, Chris. I'll tell you who I did enjoy, though. I guess for me, I do, sometimes I think, am I just getting old because I'm not getting into this? It's just one of the thoughts I had when I was watching the 1975. I said, is this maybe just I'm old and this is over my head? But I think I genuinely didn't enjoy it. But what I did enjoy was they headlined the other stage, I think on Saturday or Sunday, The Prodigy. Did you see The Prodigy?
Oh, yeah.
That was incredible.
So
good.
Yeah, man.
The whole thing with Keith as well, because they were due to headline the year that he died.
Oh, really?
And they had to pull out, obviously, which was, tragic. And they obviously dedicated the whole set to him. But it was just like the energy was, and I was thinking, this is what the 1975 are lacking. There was no energy, the crowd were. It was just, the lights were going. It was just, you could tell it was just an incredible experience.
Yeah.
Just sitting on the sofa watching TV, let alone what it would have been like to be in there.
Yeah.
So I enjoyed them. Did you catch any?
No,
Anything you
not
enjoyed?
this year. I wasn't feeling it this year.
You weren't?
I've seen some Prodigy, but yeah, I wasn't really blown away by any of those.
Okay.
I was there in 2022 and I enjoyed it. I saw Left Field.
Yeah.
And that was great. Made me miss doing drugs. And I saw Alt J and Cat Stevens.
Yeah.
Was that 2023? 2023, yeah.
Okay.
Cat Stevens. And that was magic. Do you like Cat Stevens?
Not really.
No, me neither. I think he's rubbish. I only watched it just to take the piss. No, I just the music my mum and dad would have, that kind of.
You're talking about missing drugs. I kind of understand what you mean by that. When I was watching The Prodigy, I was thinking, God, this would have been great on drugs.
Yeah, man.
And I watched The Prodigy on drugs before. One thing I didn't know about you, Tom, until you arrived at the restaurant was that we're both vegan, and you know what vegans are like. They like to tell you. And so we had the same dinner, didn't we? And we don't drink either. It's very seldom that I meet a vegan, a non-drinking vegan.
Yeah.
So I feel like we might be friends for life.
After this?
Yeah. Is that...
It's that confidence of yours coming through. A lot of people think they're going to be my friend. I will say, Guy, just so you know.
Okay. It's good.
And the thing is, right, I give off the vibe that I'm into it. I'm into them.
Yeah.
But often I block them immediately after.
Okay. It's good to be clear. Thanks. Yeah.
Have you ever have you got people in your phone book that you're excited to see their name when you scroll down?
Famous people?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the most famous person in your phone?
Well, Johnny Marr, because he did my podcast.
Of course.
But John Niven, the author. Have you read any John Niven?
No.
Amazing books about being a bloke, really. And he did my pod as well, which was surreal. But I texted him after a couple of times and he just ignored me.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right, I get it. I was actually, I accepted it, but I was like, oh, come on, just. He responded to the first one, and then I texted him again a week later, just trying to be mates. Hey John, you know that? Could you? Nah. All right, fine.
I've definitely had that before, and I think it's when you meet. I had that. My first ever interview was with Zoe Ball.
Nice.
And I was convinced that we were going to be pals for life. I got invited to the house. She was with Norman at the time. I was on hospital radio,
cool.
So it was my first interview, and I got invited down there, and we got on really well. really well. And I thought, we're going to be mates. I left. I remember just leaving the house thinking, I'll be back round for dinner soon. And same thing, you know. Drop her a text in a week or two. Thanks, sorry for the interview. Nothing.
Oh,
Nothing. I'll see her and she'll always give me a hug but it's like there's no way we're going to be friends. And I've had that, and I think it's about some people are just either naturally warm or they turn it on in an interview, and they give a good interview. And I think the type of person I am, if I feel like there's a connection, I think, I'd like more of this.
if I have a connection with someone, I do want to be friends with them.
Yeah.
I'm not that complacent about it. I know. So if I get on with someone, I'm like, oh, cool, I've got a new friend. But I don't think when a famous person does that, I don't think it's there thinking, oh God, this guy. I just think in general, most people can't handle making new friends that often. How often do you make a new friend? Like, honestly,
Not very often now.
like, for me, it's like every 3 years.
Right.
Like, you meet new people, but when they say, "Oh, do you want to meet up?" I feel like, "Oh God, how? When? I can't. I've not got time to meet up with a new person." Do you know what I mean? It sort of fills me with panic almost.
Yeah.
But like, you know, Paul's one of my oldest friends. But how often do I meet someone I get on with like Paul? It's like probably not very often. But so when Zoe Ball did that, it wasn't like she thought you were a loser. She just thought, oh, I just can't take this on. I just don't. I like the guy, but when?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's not personal.
It's true. I absolutely agree with
And
that.
you don't need her.
I did.
Did you?
Yeah, at the time.
You
No, I
felt
thought
like
it'd be. I
Were
thought
you a bit excited, the idea you'd be friends with Zoe Ball? Was that in there?
definitely, yeah.
That's
Sad.
that stinks a bit.
Yeah.
When someone gets that whiff, they're like, nah. Because she doesn't hang around with people who are like, oh my God, that's Zoe Ball.
Yeah.
She hangs around with people who are like, hey Zoe, you're a dick.
Yeah.
And she's like, cool. Yeah, I am.
I understand that now, but at the time, I think I was just, I was trying to change careers. I was working in a rehab at the time, and I wanted to work on the radio. And I think so Zoe was doing my dream job.
Right.
She'd just come off the
she's
Radio
great.
1 breakfast show at the time. So, she was sort of regaling all those stories. And I think there was definitely, around that time, there was definitely a part of me that was like, how can this person further my career? So I think I saw Zoe as one part, it was like, we could be pals. And the other part of me, the sort of ruthless, ambitious part of me at the time was that she could help me get some good gigs. And both her and Norman have been extremely supportive over the last 20, 30 years and have helped with various things. But we're still not friends. Still. In fact, the last time I interviewed Norman, I was quite offended that he didn't invite me to his 60th birthday party. But I told him that, yeah, and he gave me a look as if to say, "You're not my friend." And I thought, fair enough. How are you getting on with your?
I'm actually really enjoying it.
Yeah, you're into it now, aren't you? You're chatting and enjoying it.
I am really enjoying it, and I don't feel as bad as I thought I was going to be, which is a really nice feeling.
Yeah. I told you you'd enjoy it. It just takes a while to. What are you looking at?
Your shirt. I'm drawing your shirt.
Oh, okay. You're doing the shirt?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to do your neck.
Give you a bit of context.
I'll do your neck.
T-shirts. The design of a T-shirt is just classic, isn't it? It's got that collar.
Yeah.
And you know where the sleeves are going to end.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love T-shirts.
Yeah.
You can really spend a lot of money on T-shirts as well.
You do?
You can.
You can?
What you can if you can afford it. You can on eBay. There's like Nirvana T-shirts for $1,500.
I was just going to say, I've just got back into wearing band T-shirts. I just bought a Beastie Boys one recently.
How much was it?
I love it. It was 20 quid.
Oh, that's all right.
It's not bad. From America, imported from America. But I've really got into, I don't know whether that's a midlife crisis again.
Nah,
probably. It's not, is it?
It's just like T-shirts.
Yeah, it's
Good
good.
with that.
I think I'm done. No pressure. You can carry on.
There's a lot of stigma about a midlife crisis, isn't there? It's like,
think?
It's almost like shameful, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, you're having a midlife crisis. Oh, shame on you. So, well, I'm in my 40s. What do you want?
As in, if I want to wear a band T-shirt.
If you have a crisis in your 20s, it's like no one says. You just you're a young idiot. I don't know, like in your 40s, if you have a crisis in your 40s, it's treated like a different flavor. Like
You're right.
you're pathetic
Yeah.
if you have a crisis in your 40s and drive a motorcycle.
Like you can't buy a new car.
Yeah,
in your
because
mid-40s.
you're like lame. If you buy a new car and a leather jacket, it's like, no. I still like the same stuff as I did before.
Yeah, no, I think that's true. Oh, that makes me feel better because I've often had that aimed at me. I'm in a midlife crisis because I hang on to a lot of things from my youth.
But you look young. You
Too.
look 45.
Thanks, Tom. He said that in the restaurant. It's a bit flirty, actually, if I'm honest.
I thought it felt like a date when I arrived. I had no context.
It is weird. It's like a blind date because I'm not meeting. As I say, I haven't met these people before. So we meet in a restaurant. Who does that on a first date? We meet in a restaurant and straight into a meal and chatting about quite deep stuff. But then it does help kind of relax you before the podcast.
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
nice.
It helps.
Still quite strange.
Yeah. I haven't asked you any questions on my. I did loads of research. I haven't asked one question yet, which is really nice actually. Just having a chat. I might ask a question now. Now I've finished. When did you decide to do comedy? Going back to that. So you got kicked out the band. Was that the time when you thought, well, I still want to perform. What am I going to do?
Yeah, I was in a limbo for a couple of years where I wasn't really.
How old were you at this time?
27 when the band kicked me out.
Oh wow, so quite late on.
Yeah.
Compared to a lot of comedians.
Yeah,
Really checking out my t-shirt.
some comedians.
Yeah,
Mickey Flanagan was quite old when he started, I think.
yeah.
Frank
Skinner was as well, wasn't he?
he was in his late 20s, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
So had you?
But I had a period in between the band and the comedy for a year and a half, 2 years where I wasn't really sure. I was trying to be a singer still, and it wasn't happening.
Have you got a good voice?
It's all right. It's
Yeah.
quite similar to other people. Do you know what I mean? It's like kind of rip off of Bowie, Ian McCulloch from Echo and the Bunnymen, Bono. It's that kind of
Okay.
big, but not as good as them. But you can hear it. You can hear that I'm into it.
Do you still sing now in any
Just
capacity?
on stage in silly songs.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I've seen it in your songs, and I love it when you do the adverts. He does like voiceover. You do voiceovers, don't you, as a job as well as
I
your
narrate.
comedy.
Yeah.
And you narrate.
But I don't do adverts now.
But you do adverts in your comedy show, which are very funny.
Yeah.
So I saw the last time I saw you. How did you land on comedy? Was it lots of people around you saying, you're really funny, you should do comedy? Or did you always have a feeling that it might be something I could have a crack at?
I always found comedy like necessary
To
since
do it
I was
with
a
life?
kid. Like, yeah, just as a kid, I was like, this is important. From a fundamentalist Christian upbringing. And there was a lot of censorship around language. So I think I was always really into comedy, but I wasn't allowed to say a lot of stuff. But I knew that when I made jokes, I felt happy, and other people laughed, and that gave a release to the tension. And people would give me less shit at school if I made them laugh. I noticed.
Yeah.
Bullies. I remember getting a little look of respect from bullies and being like, okay,
Yeah.
something softened. But not being able to say a lot of the stuff I wanted to say, especially when I was in the hardcore Christian phase. So I was very nervous about swearing and being too harsh. But then later on, I was like, okay, comedy's about saying whatever I want.
Yeah. Because the Christian bit was driven by your dad, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he was really into,
Yeah.
he was super religious.
Very religious, yeah.
To the point where it was very obsessive and quite unhealthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like you are with Twiglets, but with like everything.
Yeah,
Imagine that.
Yeah, I can.
Thought policing in the same way.
So, and that, because I've heard you in interviews and other podcasts that you've done around that. So, he was super religious and a lot of mental health issues.
Just realised I haven't done your eyebrows.
Your dad, you haven't done that? Okay, just shape them for you. So, growing up in that environment, was comedy a bit of a escape from all of that?
Definitely.
Yeah.
When I would come off the wagon, Christianity-wise, when I go through periods where I was just not able to do it, I didn't want to do it, and I couldn't do it. I just swore loads and said whatever I wanted, and it was so good. I remember just feeling so elated just for swearing. Just giving back when kids were being shit to me in the playground, and giving back and just feeling like, oh my God, it's easier if you can give back rather than turn the other cheek.
Yeah.
It's not natural to be like, just take it when you're in the playground. But I think I'm quite happy with this picture,
Yeah, there's an ever-increasing smile on your face, satisfaction.
Yeah, I'm really glad I came.
Well, one thing I didn't mention, to the audience at the start is that we don't. People in this corner and that corner might see a little snippet, but we don't reveal the pictures until the end. So we need to keep it secret, Tom. And when you eventually, in fact, we are going to have to do a self-portrait soon. We're over the halfway mark. But yeah, we don't reveal this until the end, so we'll tear it off and turn it around and put it over there, and then we'll choose another medium of art.
Okay.
And then we'll do another one. So, yeah, I think I recognise that feeling, I identify with that feeling of, I think for me, at school, I just realised I wasn't very academic. And like you, I found a lot of relief in comedy and making people laugh. And I think that's always been a bit of a coping strategy all the way through my life, really. It's like, just try and laugh or make someone else laugh in some way.
Yeah.
And it becomes, I think it becomes a coping mechanism, but it's also really important, isn't it?
Well, it's actually like almost religious when you have a laugh with someone, because it's almost like you're sharing how you feel about the world, but with like pleasure attached to the thing. So like to the feeling. Yeah. So you get to hear someone's worldview, and you feel like really happy because of something they've said or you've said, and that you're sharing. So it's like the ultimate way of like connecting. Yeah. With someone. And if you say something and then an audience laughs, then you know that they get what you're saying, which feels good because you feel like they see what you're about. Yeah. And then they feel good because they feel seen too. Yeah. Without sounding too wanky, but it's a good thing. It's like, it's religious, I think. Yeah. And I've seen it, I've seen it in your comedy. Because I'd describe your comedy as, it's very intelligent comedy, if that makes sense. Like it sounds like you've put, I'm sure all comedians put a lot of thought into it, but it feels like you've put a hell of a lot of work and thought into it. It's very, that's what I was asking you about earlier when you said you said something about not feeling clever or at school or whatever, but like there's a certain amount of cleverness. Your comedy's I find it very clever. But also the last time I saw you, it was Choose Your Delusion, wasn't it? Was the name of and you did you basically recorded it. Paul was there in the audience at the Forge Comedy Club. So basically it was like you see when people have their shows filmed at live at the Apollo, whatever. It was your 1 hour show which you toured. And that was such a beautiful night to see it all come together. It was perfect. And I think you said yourself, amazing. It was like everything about it was, the whole audience was behind you. There's a lot of fans in there. Yeah. But you could see that, one, it meant a lot to you. It was quite an emotional ending, I found, because you're talking about being a dad. Is it a son you've got? Mm-hmm. How old is he? 14 months. 14 months, little. So it was a really lovely. Is this your family here? This is my family here. Yeah, I've got my girlfriend, son, second from my brother, nephew. Okay. Got the clan in tonight. It's a good crew. Yeah, it's lovely. It's nice. It's nice to have them here. Yeah. So yeah, I got a lot of because when I admire the likes of McIntyre and Jimmy Carr, and I think they're really good at what they do. But when I go see comedy, I want to laugh. Obviously, that's what you're paying for. But I want to be moved in some way. Yeah. So I really liked your show, and I really admire your comedy. This is no disrespect to any of my former guests, but I was most excited about getting you on the show. That's nice. Because I'm a fan. I'm a fan of your work, and it was when you gave me the yes, I was super excited. Oh, that's really nice to know. So and I think that sounds
quite important to you that you connect to the audience
Yeah,
emotionally?
very important. I don't feel like I always did, but I think gradually.
Because you have been, I heard another podcast where you'd been accused of having no heart,
Yeah.
which sounds, I mean, that is harsh.
Harsh, yeah.
Is that, from your point of view, do you think there was an element of truth for that, some of your work?
Probably, yeah. I think earlier on I was a bit more set piecey. So I'd have like bits that they were good, but it didn't lead to a kind of sense of who I was or what my actual worldview was.
So you were holding something back?
Yeah, I think it was more clinical,
Yeah.
like slick.
Yeah.
And gradually it's become a bit more conversational, which I think means that people feel a bit more connected.
Yeah.
But before, I really liked the bits, and I look back and go, wow, that was tight. Set pieces, like a really nice goal where you can see they've worked on it on the training ground. You know.
Yeah, but also I guess you've got more life experience as you
Yeah.
get older.
Yeah.
Perhaps you're more emotionally in tune with yourself and what's going on around you.
And I'm willing to take risks maybe that I wasn't willing to take before.
Yeah.
So I didn't really feel very. I didn't really feel like I had the right to be opinionated or emotional before. I felt like that wasn't my terrain. But I've felt like the last 10 years I've done a lot of more reading. So I feel a bit less ignorant. So I'm like, okay, I can have opinions if I want. It doesn't all have to be wacky little set pieces and impressions of Jules Holland. It can be like, I can talk about my experiences and my opinions. But when you do that, you do get shouted at sometimes because people disagree.
Yeah.
So that's been happening more.
Has it?
In the last 5 years, yeah.
Okay.
Shouted at. Post-COVID as well.
Yeah.
So maybe that cork.
Yeah.
People are like, ah.
Yeah, what we were talking about before around.
But yeah, people, when you have opinions, people are like, I disagree.
Yeah.
I have to say something.
Well, you see it online all the time, don't you? Like, yeah, it's become. Have you finished your picture?
Yeah.
So if you could tear it off very carefully.
Tear it off. Okay.
And then don't show the audience.
Right.
We're going to have to be
Forgot
much
about
quicker.
my back there.
We're going to have to be. Are you okay?
Yeah.
We're going to have to be quicker on the self-portrait, Tom, because.
Do you think the audience are having a nice time?
Are you having a nice time?
Thanks, Paul. That's why he's a friend. Even if he's miserable, he'll say that. He's very supportive. He was at the Brighton gig. Are you having a nice time? Is it all right? Okay. Just checking. Do you like me? No, it's too needy. Don't ask that.
Are you all right with that?
Twiglets. Yeah, all right. I'll look out for that. That's a sign.
Just put
They're
that
nice,
face,
aren't they? Twiglets.
face down that way. Yeah. So
I do like Twiglets.
Do you want to choose another one? But don't choose.
A self-portrait, yeah?
Yeah, we haven't got time for pay. Even if you put the.
I'm just going to use a pen.
Do you just want to carry on with the pen?
Yeah. Fuck your envelope.
I'll deal with that. I'm happy. I'm happy with that. No washing up. I'm happy with that.
I feel
Are you okay? Do you need to stand up and have a stretch?
yeah, it's all right.
Yeah, do it. So we're going to do a self-portrait now.
How would I do that? I can't see.
That's exactly what Nick Helm said. He says, I haven't looked in the mirror for weeks. He had no
Really?
idea what he looked like. I thought you must have trimmed your
He
beard.
does look like he doesn't.
It does look like he doesn't use a mirror very often, in the nicest possible
Do you look
way.
in the mirror a lot?
Me?
Yeah.
A lot, yeah.
More or less or the same as ever? Like
Less.
when you were 21, did you look more?
Less. It's just a quick check now to make sure. What was that? It's one of my family just defamed me. Lies.
She's telling the truth.
No, honestly, I'm bad at the moment, but it used to be worse, probably.
Okay.
I'm less vain, definitely less
Do you have
vain.
a mirror face?
Do I have a mirror face?
Yeah, the facial expression that you do in the mirror.
Yeah, I do a little pout maybe, or a little. And I sort of like, yeah. And I'll leave the toilet and crack on with my day feeling good.
Yeah.
Little insight there. Yeah, I mean, just do a young George Harrison.
I like
If
George.
that helps.
George is cool.
Is that your favourite Beatle?
John.
John's your favourite.
John, man.
I like his voice. He was very. It was quite nasal, quite sort of not easy on the eye or the ear, was it? George wasn't that different though. It was quite. It was softer, but it was not.
Yeah.
It wasn't scouse. It was kind of very soft.
Yeah.
But John.
I've
That's very good.
I've been thinking I can't do Ringo though.
Have you ever heard Simon?
It's like I want to do Brummy, but I can't do either. It's like that.
Is it? How do you do Ringo?
That's a bit Ringo-ish.
It's
Have you ever heard Simon Pegg's 4 Beatles in one? He can Google it when you get home.
Yeah.
Simon Pegg, you know, he does all 4 Beatles.
Oh, that's why.
I think in a sentence or something. Okay, it's nuts. It's amazing. Yeah, have a look at that.
Because Ringo narrated Thomas the Tank Engine.
Yeah, he did. Can you do
And-
Paul?
Hmm?
Can you do Paul? You must be able to do Paul. He's probably the most.
quite. He's,
No.
he's. I think it's a lot in the mouth. I've never tried. Is he? He's quite.
No, I can't.
No. Okay. Fair enough.
Can't do it. I said this to Brigstock. If you're an impersonator, it's only impressive if you can't do it and then you learn. Because you can do what you can do. You can't not do what you can't do.
Is Jules Holland your is that your
Jules Holland.
is that your go-to? Is that your
Not
number?
anymore, but
what's
yeah,
your best
he's-
impression? Best one.
I don't know.
Do Jules then.
It's so awkward when someone tells you to do it. It's like being told to get an erection. Go on, get an erection.
I normally can, but don't know what to say now.
Do you know what I mean? Jules Holland.
It's actually much more low level. That's Russell Brand, who we don't mention. But Jules is actually quite sort of there. But when he's standing up, when he's talking to the room, he becomes more. And now we'll be having a painting with Guy. We're doing self-portrait. But actually, when he's sitting at the table,
It's not actually that. It's probably more like how I talk. It's like he's normal.
I
But
mean,
in my
I-
head, he's kind of like helium.
Yeah. I could definitely, if I hadn't said do Jules Holland, I would have known that was Jules Holland.
You
I
would.
thought that was very good, wasn't it? It's very good. Round of applause.
Wow.
It's good. Yeah, that was good.
But Russell Brand,
You gonna do that? Is that?
his voice, I don't think is his voice. I think he does his voice.
Oh, he puts it
I think in
on.
real life he's like that. But then suddenly,
Like when he's got an audience,
Yeah.
it's all part of the ruse.
You think?
It's all part of the game.
Okay.
And I think we like flamboyance.
Yeah.
We like when working class people use long words.
Yes.
So we're like, oh, I didn't expect you to be clever.
Yeah.
I thought you were just a peasant. You know, middle class people are quite snobby towards working class intelligence.
Yeah.
And he tapped into it. Thought, I won't just be clever, I'll be the cleverest, most literate man you've ever met. I'll surprise you with my words and also surprise you with my intellect when you thought I was going to be thick. And then I'll take all the women.
That's very good.
And that's what he did.
Yeah. That's pretty much. I think that pretty much sums up.
It's a
Russell
shame.
Brand. Yeah, it is.
I've started my nose.
I've had a terrible start.
I feel quite alone here. Doing a self-portrait, talking about a sex criminal.
Yeah. Yeah. This is the one that we're auctioning off to charity, Tom. So I haven't got that pressure. I won't be auctioning mine off.
This is horrible.
I wanted to mention some of your.
Do you mind me swearing? Sorry, I swear quite a lot.
It's
Are you a
fine.
sweary family? You swear as a family? What are the rules around the kid swearing? You got one kid or two kids?
I've got one child who
One.
doesn't swear that much around me. He
Okay.
probably does with his mates. He's 22. Hey?
You swear a lot?
So that's my brother and
Okay.
his son. They're quite sweary.
Okay, and that's your son. And you're 22. Do you swear a lot? Yeah. Cool.
Do you? I didn't. Not around me.
Is that a choice?
Yeah.
You don't swear around your dad? Yeah. It's different swearing around your parents.
Respectful.
Yeah. It's nice. Keep some standards. I don't know what to do.
Around the self-portrait. Don't worry. Look at Woody Cook.
Okay.
If that makes you feel better.
Oh yeah. Oh, the question mark for the nose. That's so fun. I'm going to give myself an exclamation mark for a nose
What's been?
as a tribute to Orbital.
Yes, do that.
The remix of Kinetic by Orbital is one of the best songs.
I haven't
During
heard that.
lockdown 1, I used to listen to it on repeat and just dance around my room.
Did you?
Yeah.
Is it an old song or a recent song?
It's 90s.
Okay.
And it's just that repeating thing
Yeah.
that then it builds and then it stops and does a little middle eight where it breaks down and then it comes back harder.
Yeah.
Everything you want from dance music.
Oh, amazing.
You feel like you're coming up just listening to it.
As our friendship sort of blossoms over time, we
In
can share.
future
Yeah.
or just during this.
Over time after the
Let's just
podcast.
act as if this is the last. I'm not saying it is. But
Yeah,
I'm just saying
okay.
just live in the moment.
Okay. Cool. Yeah.
Just as if there's not going to be any dinners around my house.
Yeah. Okay.
There may be.
I just thought we could share some music
Yeah.
after the gig.
Yeah,
that all right?
absolutely. Yeah. I made a friend at a gig last year and he sent me a book and I've been
Oh.
reading it.
Oh, that's good. That gives me hope.
It's quite creepy.
What, the camera?
Yeah, he sent me a book and I'm reading it, which I think is a really nice way to share,
Yeah.
isn't it?
Yeah.
Books.
Yeah.
And
really.
he so I think you'll like this because we talked about books when we met and he sent me a book and I like it and
Oh,
now I
that is
trust
nice.
him completely.
Oh, that's good. So that's how to become your friend.
I tried to sell him a painting for $1,500
Did you?
because I had a painting that I don't want that I had commissioned, a picture of Tim Burgess
Oh, really?
from the Charlatans. I don't know why I did it. I don't even like the Charlatans.
What, you painted it?
No, I had my friend who's an artist. do
Oh,
it.
I see. Okay.
And I think, as I said, I was having a good time in my career, and I had $1,000. And I just got a painting made. That I then thought, why have I done that?
I'm surprised you're not a Charlatans fan. You look like you're a
Yeah.
Charlatans fan, but you're not.
Not really.
Okay.
Who is? Are there any? She likes the
The
Charlatans.
photographer's wife. That's
I
one.
do like Tim.
Yeah,
Bur-
Tim seems really
Tim
lovely.
Burgess,
Yeah, he seems really lovely.
but I don't feel it's not my band. But there's some songs I like. Some of the songs.
What I was
This is
what I was going to ask Tom was about best gig you've ever done. I saw your live at the Apollo show. That's on YouTube. If you haven't seen that, that looked like a bit of a career high. Getting that gig, firstly, standing behind the curtain with all the ice going,
it was
coming
really,
out into probably like the stand-up comedy pinnacle of stand-up comedy TV shows, perhaps.
Yeah, it was.
How did it feel like? I smashed that. Did you
It
feel?
was amazing.
Yeah.
It was absolutely amazing. It's very strange to do that show after watching it.
Yeah.
So strange. It's had its sell-by date though, Apollo.
It probably has now.
People
isn't
don't really care about it,
it? Yeah.
and they've changed from. They've become a more of a new act, supportive kind of thing, rather than the cream of the crop from the clubs, which is what it used to be, I think.
Yeah.
There was a lot of men which
Yeah,
you know,
too much.
yeah, there was some women, but not many. But now it's more new acts, so it's kind of watered it down a bit, and I think the public are a bit suspicious of it.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really get an audience anymore, which is a shame.
But did it give you that necessary boost to get bigger gigs?
It helped, yeah.
Yeah.
It gives you a feeling of like being a proper comedian as well.
Yeah.
Which is worth it alone. You feel like, okay, I've done Apollo. You know, it kind of silences a lot of doubts.
Yeah.
And it's good with cab drivers and aunts. It shuts them up, both of them. You know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's prime time, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's a great clip. It was one of the best gigs I've ever done. And just, yeah.
Was there a lot of talks with the BBC in terms of what you could talk about, what you could talk about? No, it was just like free
I
reign.
was surprised because I talked about things in there that I thought would have been like, all careful.
Yeah.
Especially in 2021. I was like talking about gender and sexuality and kind of taking the piss a bit. But not in a shitty way, just in a kind of, what you could, like, taking the piss a little bit out of the vanity of self description.
Yeah.
I'm this. I'm one of these people. That kind of navel gazing that we've seen in the last 10 years. Like the gay scene that I grew up in was quite matter of fact. It was gay men, so I can only speak from that side. But it's just I've found the kind of narrative around gay culture in recent years to be very self-obsessed in a way that I didn't experience when I was on the gay scene. So talking about it and teasing it a bit, like, and getting like the response I got, but also being allowed to do it.
Yeah.
And then people being quite confused about it and be trying to work out which side I was on and which sexuality I was. I found that quite fun. People are like, is he woke? He's not. He's anti-woke. Is he? Which one is it? Is he gay? Is he bi? Is he straight? I like all that.
Yeah.
Confusion. I think that's good.
Yeah.
Confusion's good.
Yeah.
And life is confusing. So I don't want people to be relaxed when they watch me. I want them to be like, what? What's happening? Is he? Isn't he? Gay? What? He's got a baby. I like all that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
But that's how it feels, isn't it? Life. You don't want. I don't know,
Yeah.
does it feel like it's making sense
Yeah.
when it's happening? Not really.
It definitely. Yeah, that was really. I was confused in a really beautiful way. It felt really good to watch it.
Yeah.
Great to watch it.
It's fun to throw in stuff like about having a gay past.
Yeah.
And it's quite. I'm glad I've got a gay past. It's good to have a gay past. If you can get a gay past, do.
Yeah.
Get yourself a gay past.
Yeah. Highly recommend
It's
it.
very good for perspective and fun.
Yeah.
90s gay past as well, proper.
Oh, peak time gay
Yeah.
past. Yeah.
80s and 90s gay past. I think 90s was post the worst of it. 80s gay past would have been stressful.
Yeah.
90s gay past, we've dealt with that stuff. The fear is less,
Yeah.
90s gay past, brilliant. Going into the early noughties, pre 9/11 gay past, great time.
I think my gay past was definitely in the 90s. Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. It was a heady time, wasn't it?
Oh. Yeah. And I wouldn't have wanted to say it. People were like, you're bi. And I'm like, no, I'm not. I'm straight. I just like fucking my friend Matt. It's not gay. It's nothing to do with sex. It's our rapport. It's what we do with our rapport. When we've done our rapport for ages on the couch, we take our rapport upstairs.
Let's just take a little photo of you.
Talking
You
about
look lovely light. It's a good light at the moment. So how's fatherhood treating you? 14-month-old boy.
It's like the opposite of a gay past.
I was going to say, I thought I'd make that segue.
It's sublime. He's
Enjoying it.
He's incredible. It's so amazing. I just hours and hours of watching him just playing and climbing and touching things, and it's amazing, isn't it? That I
Yeah.
love it.
My boy still does all of that at 22. Yeah.
Just holds
Cla-
up a pen.
Yeah. It's a card, Daddy.
Does
It's
he
a
come
card.
up to you and just hand you things and then take them back a minute later? I love all that. He just like
Still does that.
handing me things
Yeah.
and putting things in other things. He'll fill up the washing machine with pens or throw all of my items from my trolley of life, put it in the bin. He'll like throw stuff in the bin
Yeah.
and just look at me while he's doing it as if to say, this is all mine now.
Yeah.
Your life is over, mate. It's very symbolic.
That goes on well into their 20s. Yeah, that's what I'm dealing with my boy. That'll continue.
Mm.
It's
the end of something, isn't it? It's just the end of the old life.
Yeah. It sounds like you're really enjoying it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's amazing.
And as a comedian, I guess do you get a lot of time during the day to hang out as a stay-at-home dad, and then you're working in the evenings?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's lovely as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really nice. Get to walk along, go to the playground. Put him on slide. He likes going down face first down really big slides. I've never seen a baby do that. Like, even before he was 1, he would just go whoa and like scream while he was doing it. He has no sense of danger. It's amazing.
That is amazing.
He has no fear.
Fearlessness, yeah.
No fear at all.
Have you introduced him to any football or music or anything? Because we're talking about.
I've tried to get him into Pink Floyd, but he's just not doing it. Yeah, I play him. I played in the Smiths. He likes the Smiths. He likes the boy with the thorn in his side. He does this. Does a little jig.
And do you think because we were talking about this in the restaurant, how I brainwashed my boy into not only loving football but loving Tottenham Hotspur.
Mm.
And he went with it for a while. Then he went with Chelsea when he realised Spurs were awful. And then he changed to Brighton because it was local. And then he's come back. He's come home.
Mm.
He's come back to Spurs. Do you think you'll have that with your son?
I don't know.
You can't just bang on about Matt Letizia for the rest of his life.
I probably won't. Yeah, it's a bit like the old days when your dad would tell you about the 60s. And you're like, whatever, man. Who cares about the 60s? Yeah, if he likes sport, hopefully he likes sport.
Yeah.
I would like to take him to watch maybe a local game, maybe Wimbledon. It's a bit more, I don't know, it's a bit more old school football where, it's like a family club.
Yeah.
And it's only 15,000 capacity, and
that's a nice introduction.
Yeah, it's not like the corporate world of the Premier League.
Yeah.
Hopefully he likes football.
Yeah, well, it comes back to what we were saying before. Me and my son, we've had some great times, haven't we? Watching football. So you sort
haven't we?
And you remember those first, when Spurs won the cup recently, first thing I did was call him. He was in Tenerife.
What were you doing over there?
Getting drunk with the lads.
Nice.
Watching football in a pub with his one Tottenham mate. There was one Tottenham fan there. So, it's that we'd want to be in the same room, but we still had that connection even though he wasn't in the country. It's quite nice.
But you were 5 the last time Spurs won something. And you were probably not a Spurs fan then, were you? Were you? Yeah. You were an unconscious 5-year-old. So you've never known success as a Tottenham fan. But imagine what it's like to be 50 years in. I do think if you're a football fan, you've got the context of age is important, because you see kids who are fans of Man City who are like 10.
Yeah.
And that's like supporting Man United in 1995. It's like you've only known the good days.
Yeah.
But you have gone through so much hell. Like either side of the trophy that you win every 15 years, there's like just years of such hell, isn't there?
Yeah.
And abuse and taunting.
Yeah.
Hope and, more failure.
And that's
so to win is like deeply cathartic, isn't it?
Yeah, and that's what it was. Like when we were talking in the restaurant, we were talking about the moment, the final whistle. Can't believe we're talking about football again. But the moment the final whistle went when Spurs won the trophy recently, I just burst into tears. And it was tears of, my brother was there, he was doing the same. It was tears of all that frustration, relief, near misses, semi-finals, losing in finals, losing in penalty shootouts, hating Spurs, loving Spurs, hating Arsenal all the way through, and then it arrives, and
yeah, it's earned.
Yeah, it's earned,
isn't it? And that's what life's about. I think is really enjoying those moments when you've worked on it. And I do feel like that's why it's so important to like give yourself to the thing you're doing, so that you can enjoy it fully when whatever happens. Like give your attention to something properly.
Yeah.
Because it just means that when you get anything, it's like, wow.
Yeah.
You know, any success from work, oh man, I never feel like anything I've got has been easy. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like as a straight white bloke with a gay 90s. Like people think that it's like, people make jokes and say, oh, it's easy. And it's like, no, I got the tail end of when it was easy, I think. When you could be a mediocre white guy on TV, you know?
Yeah.
But I've always felt like everything I've done has been really like too hard, almost like why has it felt like such a slog? So,
Yeah.
But when anything good happens, I'm like, oh my God, I feel so amazing. When I could afford to go out for breakfast, like 6 years ago, I could afford to going out for breakfast.
On the back of your career?
Yeah. I had enough money to go out for breakfast. I've never done it before. You see those wankers outside cafes eating hash browns and looking all arrogant with their eggs Benedict and their little dogs. I'm like, look at these wankers. But then I was like, when I started doing it, I was like, oh, this is really nice. You spend 45 quid on breakfast. You're like, wow. And it meant a lot to me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because I was like, all the years where I hadn't. But that's why I think it's really good to work hard. Because you can really enjoy any success. It's just like, but then you want more.
Is that an issue for you?
You want more, don't you? You always want more.
Yeah, well, that's the addictive thing about it, isn't it? It's like if you're, I think we both do the things that we love, and it's a slog, like you say, but you do it because you love it, and then you get those moments that reminds you of why you do it.
Yeah.
But then you want more.
But then you think, okay, I'm in now, and you think there's going to be like a tailwind pushing you further, and it's going to be a bit of coasting, and then there's never been any coasting.
It gets
where's
hard
the
again.
coasting? I want coasting for a bit. Do you know what I mean? Why is there never any fucking coasting?
Yeah, I mean, you talked about in the podcast when you were just saying you did live at the Apollo, and then I think you did like a pub.
Oh yeah, and I bombed the next week.
And you died on your ass. And it's that, isn't it? It's like all that hard work gets you to live at the Apollo.
And the MC came on and he said, that's Tom Ward, he's just done live at the Apollo. And someone went, really?
I mean, that's just, I think there's something quite beautiful about that. It's funny. It is funny and it's beautiful, but it's like, that's kind of life, isn't it?
Well, yeah. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's just, you get the highs. Yeah. And then you go, oh, okay, so it's back to that.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And then it's chasing that moment again.
I miss it. I miss the feeling of feeling successful. So for a week after Apollo.
And you've talked about crying after gigs. Is that something that you still do?
I haven't cried after a gig for a while. But yeah, I think when you have a bad gig and it's like it's a total failure of connection. Like earlier we were talking about that, how good it feels when it's good, but when it's bad, oh my God. Standing in front of a room and knowing how it can go, and then just failure of rapport, but also their either ambivalence or their indifference, which is horrible, or their dislike. And actually ambivalence is probably worse than dislike. Dislike is a reaction. Ambivalence is kind of like, it's like, and you know you're worth more than ambivalence, but you've got ambivalence, so you've failed in your job. And you've got just a nothingy response. So people think you're average. And that's just, that's like you've swung for glory and you've absolutely missed in every way. And then you've got to walk through the room and bump into people's faces on the way out. And, shake hands with the promoter. And Cheers, Tom. Yep, thanks. Yep. Thanks for coming. Yeah, that's what if they don't like your set. Thanks for coming.
Yeah.
If they liked it, they're like, that was great. Cheers for coming. Yeah, always good to see you. Yep. Okay, Jim. Yep, yep.
It's awful. I've been in that position. I know that
Horrible feeling.
Yeah.
It's mad, isn't it? How you can have that. How you can have gigs where you feel like the king of the world, but you can also have a gig where you feel like you've absolutely failed in front of a room full of people.
And it can be the same material.
Yeah.
And I get, but it's that, when I've interviewed other comedians, they're sort of fascinated by that as well. Is that what keeps you going in a way? Is that you can be in one room doing the same material, in the next room, same material, different crowd, and it bombs.
Yeah.
There's something quite fascinating about the craft
bizarre.
and the energy in the room, and
and it stops you getting complacent. You can't ever relax, really.
Yeah.
Which is good.
Yeah.
It keeps you alive, keeps you always on the move.
Yeah.
Because you're never able to ring it in, really. You can ring in a set. You can do the same set for years. Some comedians do, but if you want it to feel alive, you have to keep changing it, and you have to remain aware of what's happening in the room, and but yeah, it does stop it from becoming boring for sure.
Yeah.
Which is great as someone who gets bored.
Yeah, it does sound. Yeah, I can see. Yeah, when I've chatted to comedians, I think that's the thing that kind of keeps them.
Yeah.
Fascinated by the whole craft.
And there's always something, isn't there? There's always something you want to say or do. I don't know how do normal people cope with life without being able to talk about it every night for 20 minutes. Do you know what I mean? Where do normal people put their stuff? They talk about it to their mates?
Maybe. I'm looking at the audience for some. I don't know. Really.
Where does it go?
I don't know. I mean, huh?
Facebook.
I was going to say social media. Sort of just dive into the.
That's what those chunky posts are. That's basically someone having a gig, isn't it? Yeah.
You dive into the abyss of social media, I suppose.
I used to do pretend suicide notes on Facebook after gigs. But obviously, I would be like, I had a gig tonight in Clapham in front of 60 recruitment consultants. It didn't go well. I'm going to kill myself. And I do it after every gig. So
right.
It became a thing. Until someone said, oh, get on with it. I was like, all right, it's the end.
But yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's really important to talk about what's going on for me and what's happening in my life and in the world in a regular daily thing, I would say.
Yeah.
Whether I'm talking to mates or I happen to work in a field doing this, but also working in a rehab when we're talking to addicts about, expressing yourself and your feelings. So I think it's really important, either creatively and professionally for me, to do it. Otherwise, I think I'd just go nuts if I didn't. And you do it creatively, obviously, through your comedy.
And also mental health, which gets talked about a lot. I think there's this idea that it has to be really sincere conversation all the time. But it can just be like a fuck about.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like, how do you feel? I feel this way.
No.
It can just be like hanging out and just being together.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be like a excavation of the soul.
No.
And
Just
sometimes
connecting.
actually being vulnerable is actually about being boring.
Yeah.
I used to have to be on all the time. Now, as you can see tonight, just stopped it.
How you get on with your picture?
Oh yeah.
You done?
It's as good as it. I don't think it can get any better or worse.
So I think we're ready for the reveal. Are you ready for the reveal, audience? We will. Let's start with the portraits. So
Yes.
Let's. Do you want to do yours first?
Okay.
So this is Tom's picture of me. That's good. I like that.
It's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really good.
It's not too bad.
That's.
Yeah. It's
It
nice.
doesn't look like you, but it's a nice picture.
You got my sad eyes and my pouty lips.
Yeah, I got this. That's what I thought. I thought
Which
there's
is
some
what-
sad eyes.
Yeah, I like it. I like the
Didn't
90s
quite-
colour as well.
Grab the hair. I don't
No, it's
feel.
good. Maisie Hatter.
It's a bit Kevin Keeganish.
Yeah, it is like a 80s football sticker.
Yeah.
The
A
one-
Panini sticker.
Yeah.
So that's that.
Okay.
We all got that.
Yeah.
And then we should we have a look at the
One of your
self-portrait?
many camera crew. Have you got that?
It's like Glaston-
3 cameras. There's another camera I didn't even spot.
It's like BBC Glastonbury coverage, isn't it? With the
Yeah.
cameras. And you ready for the
Multi-angle.
self-portrait?
Yeah. Let me get that.
You can leave it on there if you like.
Oh yeah, great shout.
Just leave it on there.
All right.
And we'll get you to.
That's me.
That's me.
Yeah.
That's. I went with a really long face. I think I've got a long face, but it's.
You look like a teacher that I would have dreaded. You know that teacher that, oh God,
Yeah.
they're from another time. They're from
Yeah.
another generation. Right, class, if you'll sit down and turn to page 106. We will continue from yesterday.
Quite, yeah.
Ward,
Old
you
school.
look like miserable as sin. Sit up straight.
Old school and stern. Let's have a look at yours properly.
I look like Prince.
Yeah, it is.
That's how I view myself.
Yeah, the
Prince in 1984.
yeah, the nose, the mouth.
Sexiest man in pop rock, Prince.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah,
Sexier or less sexy than Michael Hutchence from NXS?
I would if I was going to sleep with Prince or Michael Hutchence. Prince every time.
Really?
Absolutely.
Every time?
Every time.
Wow.
Very
So
sexy.
you're
Or maybe,
expecting a repeat visit?
apart from maybe David Bowie when he was on a lot of cocaine, I thought that was quite
Bowie.
sexy.
Yeah, he was sexy.
What about you, Prince
Bowie's,
or
oh yeah, that's thrown it in.
Prince,
isn't
Bowie or Michael Hutchence? If you
it?
had to
Bowie's
choose
so
one.
charismatic.
Yeah,
He's so charming.
so sexy.
Prince was weird. Bowie was sexy. Like he had a sexy thing, didn't he?
And what made you say Michael Hutchence?
Oh, he's slinky. The voice, he's just got the hair and he's got that twinkly eye. You just feel like he'd teach you how to do it all, you know? But I don't think about those things anymore, obviously.
It's all in the past. If you had to choose one out of those three, who would you go
I
with?
think Hutchence. Yeah.
Hutchence over Bowie and Prince.
Yeah, come on.
One clap
The
from the
sweet
audience.
lady is on board.
Yeah, he was a very sexy man.
And the voice, the songs.
Yeah,
Bowie's songs weren't sexy.
yeah,
They were clinical and operatic.
yeah. Prince's songs were
And
very
Prince,
sexy.
Prince was a man who liked to be in control. He was too controlled. It's like,
Sexy, but I'm in control. I do all the instruments.
you know, Hutchins was a bit like, yeah, man, it's just happening, you know.
Yeah,
I'm sexy, I've got a song, you know, it's just happening at the moment. 87's my year.
yeah. I think the sexiest thing I've ever seen on TV was Michael Hutchence and Paulie Yates on the
Yes.
Big Breakfast Bed.
Yes.
If you haven't seen that,
Entangled.
just before they got together and she left Bob Geldof, but it was like, oh my God, these two, like the sexual energy,
Yeah.
chemistry was palpable.
Yeah, phenomenal.
And this was 8 o'clock in the morning.
Imagine being the husband of Paulie Yates
And
turning on the TV and seeing your wife tangled up with the sexiest man on earth
Bob Geldof was a producer
on the show.
On the show,
Right.
He was an executive producer or something. He was affiliated with
Right.
it, definitely.
Yes.
So and not only that, Paulie Yates had a picture of Michael Hutchence on the family fridge. Like she fancied Michael Hutchence for a long time, and she had half an eye on the prize.
Yeah.
And then that day was like the day that, yeah. Imagine watching that.
I'm sure they were
football.
all at it. I'm sure all of them were cheating on everyone. Terence Trent D'Arby and Paulie Yates had an affair as well.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Didn't admit it for a long time, though, did they?
Yeah.
This is some key goss.
It really is. It's so controversial. I don't know if it'll make the podcast, but
yeah.
we have come to the end,
podcast.
really. I could talk forever. This has been a delight, Tom.
I mean, if this is the last time we ever meet,
It's been good.
if we never have dinner together ever again, which we won't.
Well, you are doing my comedy show later in the
I
year.
am.
So, Brighton fans of Tom Ward, keep an eye on Filthy Friday because he's doing my comedy night. We've got Nick Helm tomorrow night. There's a little plug.
Very nice.
But, Tom's doing it later in the year. So come and see Tom headline that if you fancy that. Let's give it up for Tom Ward.
Thank you.
Thank you to our sponsors, Dental Health Spa, Indian Summer Restaurant, number 124 Guest House Hotel, and the Grand Hotel.